Good morning. I'm Janie Parrish with the Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce, and you're zooming into business today with my friend Ryan Carlson of the Carlson Financial Group. So, good morning, Ryan.
Good morning, Janie. How are you?
Good. He's the person that likes coffee as much as I do.
Yes, that's true.
Yes, very much so. So, Ryan, tell us about Ryan Financial Group. Tell us
Oh,
about
sure.
Carlson Financial Group.
Not a problem. So, my degree was in finance, and I had, through some family connections years ago, gone off and done some sales roles. And then, after a few years of being on the road, I decided that maybe it was time to do what I had originally intended to do, and looked at a couple of different options on how to go about doing this. And I chose the harder road, which was going it alone. But we've slowly built up our business and our reps, and we're active in several states, but most of our business is right here in Medina County, Ohio.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. So, Ryan, what makes Carlson Financial Group unique?
You know, it's always something that I struggle to put into words, but I'd like to think that one of the things that we try to do slightly different from everyone else is two things. Number one, we really have a very personal philosophy that money isn't everything. And you don't often hear that from a financial advisor, but what we really want to try to do is tie money to memories and happiness. And, you know, if you're simply looking for somebody to tell you that you have enough money to retire, or you want to take a vacation every year, there's robo advisors that can do that for less than what we do. But what we want to try to do is also make sure that when we help our folks plan, that it's important to know who are you getting in the boat with when you're on vacation, where are you going, and why are you going there? And we get more into the what's, the whys, rather than the hows. And so I also like to think too that we approach investing a little bit different in that, you know, the first process then is setting goals. Then we choose a priority. We have a dynamic questionnaire to measure risk. We'll set a benchmark so that we always have some way to measure our success or our failures based on the things that I just told you a moment ago. And then we never use model portfolios. Everything that we do is custom designed for each person, you know, fiduciary or non-fiduciary way. It's their choice. We explain the difference. We give them the pricing options, let them decide. And it's not just about a mixture of stocks and bonds. We also sometimes include different vehicles to do different things depending on the goals. Sometimes that's currencies, sometimes that's alternative strategies, sometimes that's hedge replications, et cetera. So really getting to know folks, really getting into the nitty-gritty of the planning, including taxes, and then really customizing the solutions to meet those different goals is how we try to do things a little bit different and a little bit better.
I like that. Thank you for coming up with all of that and living it. Yeah. So tell me, why do you love what you do?
Well, I know this sounds silly, but when I was younger, I always knew somehow I wanted to get into business. And I started to look at either a general business degree or something close to that. And I got some good advice that said, go for either finance or accounting so that you can show people you have math skills. And I ended up choosing finance because I figured no matter what I did, I wanted to be good at managing my own money. And it just turns out that once I started studying it, I really enjoyed it. So it was a win-win. And that's why I'm really passionate about what I do. I'm not like most people. I read financial reports for 30 minutes before I go to bed. And I don't think a lot of people would take a lot of time to read the kind of things that I like to read. So it truly is a passion.
Oh boy, I love that. So Ryan, how can people find you?
Well, we have a couple of different ways. Of course, we're on the internet like most folks, so you can find us at carlsonfinancialgroup.us, not .com. Unfortunately, there was a Carlson group in Minneapolis who had that first. And then we also just recently launched a website for educational purposes called My 401k Rollover Options. And I want to stress that our group is a group of independent advisors. So we don't have any account goals. We don't have any product goals. We don't set sales goals. So if you want to come there for real education, that's a place to go to.
Oh, give it to us one more time.
Sure. It's my401k-rollover-options.com.
Okay, that sounds good. Well, Ryan, it just loves coffee like I do. And
Yes.
And we bonded right away over that. So of the Carlson Financial Group, thank you so much. And thanks for all you do for our community.
Thank you too, Janie. We really appreciate these Zoom into business stuff. It's been great to see everybody, and we can't wait to see you in person again.
I have to tell you, I have learned so much about our members. I thought I knew, and then just talking to them for a short amount of time, it's like, hey, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, there you go. It's great
There
stuff.
you go. Okay, hope to see you soon, Ryan. Okay.
Bye, everyone.